Hi, I'm Linda Cousine, and I am 62 years old.
And I'm Jill Kirkwood, and I am 59 years young.
And we are
the Sixties Chicks.
Welcome. And the reason we're giggling is because I'm going to be 63 soon, and I had a senior moment and forgot how old I was.
How convenient.
Yeah, how convenient. And I will be doing that a lot this year.
Yes, let's do that.
So we come to you with health, beauty,
and wellness and health. I study health science and everything that it takes to be well and vibrant as we grow more bold, not old, from the inside to the outside.
Yes. And the reason that we start each episode with telling you how old we are, whether it's factual or not, is because
it is factual.
First of all, we are very proud of how we look, and some of us work harder than others to maintain that. And welcome whether you are male or female, because we would like to give a shout out to one of our, I don't know, Kelly, if you're a fan, but Kelly is male, and he is a wonderful friend, and we
always engaging.
We could not appreciate your comments more, so thank you so much. But we try to have information whether you are male or female.
And even for the men, it'll teach you something about your ladies. And if you like this, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
And communicate.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we want this to be a conversation.
So today, what is our conversation?
Today is just going to be a little bit of whining, but followed up with some positivity.
Yes.
We are going to discuss the things about aging that surprised us most.
Yes.
And who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay, you go.
Okay. Thank you. Me over here. So, one of my least favorite things are wrinkly elbows. I'm like, what the hell happened to the elbows? But I've been obsessed with this for a long time, because when I was in my 20s, I have a dance background. I was in a dance studio and rehearsing, and the dance instructor was older, and she's like, all of you young ladies, enjoy your youth and enjoy those tight elbows, because they're going to get wrinkly. I'm like, what the hell? Like, oh my God. And I obsessed, and sure enough, I don't know if I brought it on.
But wrinkly elbows, wow.
But, I mean, do you, what about your elbows?
Well, there's a lot of other wrinkly parts that are even less attractive.
But didn't you have a story about your grandkids?
Yes, and it's funny because, when Jill was saying that's her, something she found shocking, I'm like, whoa there, the sex could be you, they're gorgeous. But yes, but funny that I was out to dinner one time. I'm a grandma of 6 with my 2 granddaughters, and they were like pulling on my wrinkly elbows. They were like, Grandma, that's gross. And I thought, oh yeah, hey sister, if you think that's gross, you ought to see the other parts. No, I did not say that.
She wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
In her head, she did.
In my head, I was saying that. But
I think what we're looking for are solutions. I mean, we know we can do things for the face, and
and the body,
right? And the body, but the elbows. And I think I'd seen, and Shara, please, if you know, there was plastic surgery, and it's just kind of local. They'll go in and put a little cut, and then they pull the skin and cut off the excess, and you're not going to be stuck like this because you got to move.
Well, if I'm having surgery, it's not on my elbows. I can absolutely assure you.
So then what is one of your...
Well, this is so funny. One thing that I found shocking, and I don't know why, because this would be under the category of, is Linda smarter than a 5th grader, which the answer would be no. I was surprised that the girly part hair goes gray.
You mean the pubic?
Yeah.
Using big girl words.
I know, but to be honest, we did this video before, and I used pubic hair like 4 times, and I thought, I was like, hung up on the word. Yes, I was surprised that went gray.
It's amazing. So did you find a solution? I was going to say something, and I swallowed it and retracted
that. Well, there is a solution. Hey, you could shave it, which I'm not doing, because who wants to have to see the girly parts? There is hair dye called... I found one specific to that part called like Pretty Kitty. Come on, I can't. I don't even have the time to dye the hair on my head. It's meant for that part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'm single. No one's looking. No one cares. So,
oh my gosh.
And if I'm spending time, it's on something else.
I think I'd be more worried about gray on the head. Like, I'm lucky. My dad went gray late, so I have some gray hairs coming in. My hair needs to be done, but so you can see my dark roots.
Okay.
But
what else?
Pretty kitty. So for me, the other thing are the hands. Like,
Oh, yes.
I loved hands. Like, I had gorgeous hands, and I still love them. You're good hands, but could have hand modeled in the modeling days. And now the veins are visible.
Man hands.
The veins are visible, and just the knuckles are more wrinkly. Again, more wrinkles and thicker. And so I don't know. And some dark spots too. Do you have solutions?
It so happens that in Linda's litany of what things she would change on
And
her,
she has some good products. I'm excited. What do we have?
I found this one. Okay, and you're gonna get a kick out of this because it's actually dark spot remover. It's an anal bleach, Jill. I found it on Amazon. It actually came up on my feed, which
That's
makes
not
me
what
wonder.
I was expecting. So
which
now
makes
you
me wonder what am I searching that Amazon and my iPhone are giving me?
This is a good question.
Anal bleaching.
That should
creams.
keep you awake at night. And now she wants me to put anal cream on my hands. But I'm hoping, hey.
Well,
if it's
and it doesn't.
bleaching-
It just says dark spot corrector. But the point is, if it's natural or at least not harsh,
Right.
and you can use it in the girly parts.
Because I've seen the friends who have the laser removal and then they have to hide their hands and it's flaking off, and some of them scarred. So if there's something natural, let's try that. We'll do before and after.
Okay, because now I've been using it on my chest. So
Anal cream on the chest. But I know that I've seen they're putting injectable like hyaluronic acid in the hands, and then they're using for the veins what they do for spider veins. And I'm not sure that technique. I think it's a saline solution, and it kind of smooths out the veins. So
we'll
anything you guys know, please let us know.
If you've got solutions, please let us know.
In need.
But another thing I want to point out, and I want to honor you, Jill, because she really walks the talk in all areas of her life. I'm Linda. I'm a poser. I look like I'm fit and I eat well. I just do not do either. But
you do better than I've known you to do.
Oh yeah, I am better.
Yes.
Since hanging out with this gal, I'm better. But she's one of the reasons that I am not in as much pain as I used to be. And I just thought, Jill, that when we got older, pain was natural, and you shared that it's not.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Life is cumulative. So if you were an athlete and say like a triathlete, like even Steve would run, one of the knees gave out and just bone on bone. Arthritis can happen, but it's never too late to be proactive. And one of the things that's crucial is your diet. And there are foods that are inflammatory. And I think I remember when you came to me and you were just miserable.
Oh, I was horrible. I thought, if this is what 60 feels like, I can't even imagine what it would be to be 80.
And so then I suggested taking gluten out, because gluten is highly inflammatory, and take it out for a week or two and then put it back in and see how you feel and tell them what happened.
And it worked. I started feeling much better. So I was more just insensitive. It wasn't...
It's a gluten sensitivity. Right. It's not celiac. And so not that you have to take gluten out completely, but if you're trying to wonder if you have food sensitivities, take it out of your diet for a while, put it back in. Another thing that is causing body aches and pains and joint aches are greens, surprisingly.
And that's why then recently, now the last few months, I have started to
have your green drink every morning, right?
Well, I was feeling bad
I didn't know
again.
you were in pain again.
I know. Well,
not as much.
No, but it was a secret from my friend.
Well, so surprisingly, everything that is healthy for you can have a reaction. We're all individual in our own biochemistry and how we react. And so greens, like your kale and your spinach and broccoli and your, those types of things have a chemical component, and I hope I say it right, oxalic acid. And just like celiacs, there's a small percentage of our society that have a sensitivity to that, and that can show up and express itself as joint pain, tissue pain, and I suggest taking that out of your diet and then putting it back in. But there are some also nuts. Almonds can do that. Some nuts have their own chemical component that can cause that.
No,
so
for goodness sakes.
I know, but you take it out. But here's the thing with your greens. You don't take them out. You don't have to stop eating them. Just steam them or slightly saute them before you juice them or blend them.
Okay,
that neutralizes the acid.
Because it seems like all those things would be healthy.
Right.
Well, and then remember, I was probably complaining about another Linda thing, like gas. Well, I started becoming a big fan of oat milk.
Is
Oat milk.
causing gas?
Yes, because it would be a grain, and maybe that's why then wasn't feeling.
Well, and again, it's just your own digestive tract. Do you take a probiotic every day?
I do
We'll
nothing
get around one of
every
those.
day. I have them in my cupboard.
All right, we'll
See,
get you
this
on a
is
good
why
one.
we need Jill. We
Get
need
you on a
her
good
to
one.
tell us what we need to be doing.
Well, we
Okay.
will work on that. We'll have other shows on that. And I also want to, maybe one day we can do a show to show stretches and yoga moves that open up your sore hips and your sore shoulders and your
Let's
neck and
do that.
posturally.
Let's do that.
And like Linda, didn't you say when you're sitting writing your books at the computer, you're probably tech necking and chin toward the
I
computer.
am.
So we can
am.
work and do and shows like that. But Linda, we do like being where we are in this age too.
Well,
right?
we do.
Yes.
We do. And we have not had facelifts. We admit freely that we want to grow older gracefully. However, I say I don't want to grow old naturally.
But we embrace our sisters who do.
And
Those
they are
silver
gorgeous.
foxes and
They are
stunning.
absolutely gorgeous. That's not me. So,
But we do Botox, no facelifts, but we do like treatments. We're not going to do anything.
nothing major.
Over the top.
Yeah, but the med spa things.
I do face yoga.
I've had chemical peels. And we can go into that in
later.
another part. But we want to end this with the wonderful things about aging, and there are so many of them. First and foremost, the lifetime of wonderful friendships.
Oh my gosh.
Just
She's gonna
meeting
make me cry.
fabulous people, feeling a better sense of self. I don't know about you.
Feeling better in your skin, right? And just more comfortable and feeling empowered finally, and empowerment free of ego. But just that place of, in your 20s and 30s, you're always worried what the other people in the room are thinking.
And now I don't
Not
give a
so
rat's
much.
ass.
Not so much. You just wave and smile. How you doing over there? Yeah. And so, not so much. But I think it's just a more comfortable, joyous place. But I think it's just amazing. Like I want to keep embracing because time flies.
Yes, it
Man, I
does.
mean, oh boy.
Pretty soon it's going to be the 70s chicks.
Hey, not yet. This is the year I turned 60, so don't push it.
Don't push it. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please please subscribe. If you've got any ideas, if you've got any subject matter that you want us to
Solutions
cover,
to share.
we want to hear it all.
Yes.
And we end on a little note
do.
here where we say, whine a little and laugh a lot.
Cheers. Bye.